So this morning we're going on a Case IH tour and we're so excited. But first, look at all these combines behind. Izzy, what snow than we get in the UK?
I've never seen anything like... No, it's a lie, I have.
It's cold. Snowing. It's freezing though. I knew it was going to snow because I went for a run last night and my ears, my nose, everything just froze. Look at this though, it's so wet. Izzy and I exploring the Draper header in the snow. We see, whoops. Oh. Izzy, what do you think of the snow? Are you excited? We're like little kids.
Yeah, it was quite unexpected. I haven't seen snow for years.
So we woke up this morning, I was fast asleep and he's like, Eleanor, there's snow. I was like, okay, yeah. And then the first thing I did, the phone got shoved in my face, like, look, it's the snow! I was like, okay! But yeah, we can't do any combining today, so we're just having a bit of fun. So this morning we're going on a Case IH tour and we're so excited. But first, look at all these combines behind us. There's about 60 combines behind me. Anyways, yeah, I'm really excited about the tour. We're going to go inside the factory, behind the scenes, see how it's made right from the beginning all the way to the end. Put in the comments below if you like it. I'm not sure how much photography I can do whilst I'm there, but hopefully I can get a little bit for you and some information. We're like kids in a toy shop. Do you remember when we came back from our trip to North Dakota to Iowa and we came and we stayed in a house? Yeah, we're like this again. So far we've done quality control, laser cutting, pressing, reaching the part. So we made it into the factory and it's so cool. So far they're making about 8 combines a day, but the max they've made is 32 in one day. How amazing is that? It's all monitored on screens, and if there's a delay in time on each machine, then it delays the worker's time at the end of the day and they have to stop all the processes. With the laser cutter stations, they got 4 new machines that replaced the 8 and they can cut 1 inch thick steel, which is pretty cool. And we're seeing how they are moulding all the parts together. Then we went to the press line and they're pressing them to the exact shape. Here in this factory, they make between 12 and 14,000 different parts. That's pretty cool. They also have 20 different welding robots too, which is pretty cool. You can see how technology's come a long way, but now we've got welding robots. So they're saying no one combine will be made the same in a year because each one is specific to the order and the pattern that each customer orders, which is, I didn't realise it was that like different. Here's some facts about the wastewater. Okay, it's time to go up to the paint stop. So it takes 5 to 6 hours for primer and a top coat to go on each part. That's a long process. They were saying actually they can build the combines quicker than they can paint them and top coat them. So there's sort of like a delay in the process and we have to sort of account for that. That was pretty cool to see how all the paint is dipped into that massive 18,000 gallon tank. So this plant is really Okay, engine line. The engine's coming from France, installing the cab. So as you can see, they've now put the cabs on the combine, so they married them up. Cool, they marry them. They put the two parts together, then they put the cab on. They're adding dye to the hydraulic system now so they can check for leaks later. So if there's an orange floor for workers, then that means that only they can go in there because they're either lifting something heavy or it's dangerous.
And it's basically electronic sensors and hydraulic pressures. They're going to start it up down at the end of this room. You see that monitor right there? That's the actual test. And when they get ready to go, it'll go line by line through the test, pass or fail.
Finished our tour now. It was very good. We've seen lots of different things. What do you think, Izzy?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
We even got to speak to some of like the product specialists. They wanted to know what we thought about the AF9. Here we are. We're going to go look at the massive lineup of combines now. This is crazy. How many combines? Get your counting skills in. So now the tour has finished. Isn't that mental? We can do 32 combines they can build a day. So 32 combines a day. Each station is like 12 minutes. As I said earlier, the painting stations takes about 6 hours, so they're always 2 days ahead on that. But 32 combines are max they can build a day. That's quite a lot of combines, to be honest. It was so interesting to see right from the beginning the laser cutting to the dipping into the 18,000 gallon tanks for the paint, the welding, mounting the cabs, and then mounting the bottom section onto the top section. They actually called it getting married, so that was pretty cool too. But and then we spoke to some product specialists at the end, and they were just really, really lovely. They were quite interested on our thoughts of the AF9 compared to the 8260. Yeah, we had such a good day. I really appreciate Case letting us come and like do all this, see all this, and yeah.